What's going on, everybody? Blazing here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And we've got some words for Plarium. And yeah, I said we. And when I meant we, I meant the guy in the corner over there that decided to feed 5 legendaries to make the world's strongest.
Renegade.
I can't stop laughing when I think about it. But yes, thank you. Thank you for spoiling it. Mr. JR3. Jay, how are you doing, sir?
What's up, Blaze? I'm back again. Lovely to be here, man. We're here to talk about something about Centranos, something interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So Centranos, are you loving the content?
Oh, dude, yes. I was so like day one. I couldn't believe it. Like, because I was so hyped, and I'm like, they're always gonna destroy my hype. You know, something's gonna happen. There's gonna be bugs. There's gonna be maintenance Shadow Legends. I thought it was gonna be horrible. And actually, they delivered and did it well. You know. And I remember I saw your video, talking about it, and you weren't really too happy. And I was like, really? You should give him more time. But I'm happy that you're seeming to enjoy it as well. So I'm actually still stoked. I'm pushing through Soul Cross right now, but it's getting kind of blocking me. I need a lot of silver to rebuild champions.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and you're just jumping right in it. Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a lot of complaints lately about 2 things when taking on Amius, especially. It's the masteries and the gear removal cost. And these 2 things are probably the worst thing for us, right? So for anybody that doesn't know, this boss, anytime you do some turn meter effects, he gets to do a little bit of an extra, boost to himself and whatnot. And there's a couple of masteries that come into key play for most of our builds that we use, whether it's for Doom Tower, Hydra, Clan Boss. And a specific one that comes to mind is Arcane Celerity. Champions like Krisk, every time he places a decreased defense or a weaken through his decreased attack through his passive, he gets his turn meter boost. And if you bring him into, Amius to try to abuse the decreased defense and the decreased attack, every time he gets that boost, which form is it? I think it's his second form. That boosts also decreases enemies' turn meter by... No, that's not it. Which one's the ability I'm looking at here? Shows you how much attention I've been paying. The passive, right? Okay. Let's see. Higher. Right here. Okay, reduces the amount of healing enemies. Is that the one that I'm looking for? Yeah, reduces the amount of healing enemies. Finally, whenever an enemy's cooldown decreases with an artifact, accessory, mastery, or skill, instantly activates his what is it? A3, I think it is, or A1, right? Which, depending on which, form he's in, can be pretty detrimental.
Yeah.
And so, Plarium, we got to deal with this. Now, we don't want to sit here and just whine and tell you we need to deal with this, but we're going to offer you a suggestion here. And Jay, since you're the guest, I'm going to let you go first. What's your suggestion for this, man?
So I have been feeling this myself as well. I do love refresh accessories. I can just remove them. They cost me a little bit of silver. And you might argue, well, we gave you, Plarium gave us this 6-7 days, but not every player could just rush Centranos since the day it came out. Some people have work, some people have real life. We're appreciative they gave us a longer 100% gear cost removal, because usually it's only 2 days, 3 days. It was 5 to 6 days, but now people are there, right? Now people are at Amius. Even I'm there. And it's like, silver, we're doing the Fragment Fusion summon while also people are going for Torment. It's a lot of resources, and people get, use all. I'm pretty much, even after CVC, I only have a mil. I'm broke. So now I try to fight Amius, I can't. And if I wanted to change masteries as well, that's not a regular resource. That's a pretty big one, right? It's gems. And people have to use their gems to save for like energy and other things, like maybe pulling a shard for a specific champ they really needed for their account. So honestly, my suggestion would be, because it makes more sense, is that you're not, Plarium's not going to just instantly go, hey, get free resets, or, like they did it with blessings, but that was specific. But I think what they could do is the champions that we have used to beat these specific stages and push our way to Centranos, to Amius, the Lunar Archon in Centranos. I think it would be nice, whatever champions we've used, either be epic, rare, or at least Lego, that we should be able to reset those champions, at least one free reset. So that we can, if we want to use them here in this fight, makes more sense that way. In terms of silver, they could do it like kind of like they do their Christmas gifts during that time. They could give everybody out. They don't like to give too much. But I think at least 5 to 10 million would be able to let you build a few champions at least.
Okay. I got a different theory on this. My suggestion is going to be, we have the XP boosts, right, that we get from, Clan v Clan and whatnot. Like
Yep.
you get the 1 day XP boost.
Yeah.
What do you think if we had maybe like 3 or 4 boosts like this, but it was like a 50% reduction in like silver for the day for whatever champions you need to gear, or you get like 5, maybe 6 um reduction in cost for like mastery resets, right? Like you get like a little scroll right here and you can use that. I think, call me crazy, Plarium. Call me crazy, but I think that's a really good idea. And if you guys think so too, smash that like button down below. But what about you, Jay? What do you think?
Blazing, you're onto something, man. A resource that can reduce all the silver costs on your account for as long, like for a day or for a few hours. That could be used strategically during CVC or whenever you needed it. Maybe for an artifact events that you need to like. Oh my god, I only got 6 hours left to do this.
Well,
Fragment summon.
let me clear that out. Not for the whole thing, but just for gear removal. If we do it for the whole thing, Plarium's gonna say no, scrap that out of here, get going. That's not happening.
Okay, so
But
so
just
just
for the gear
not leveling up
removal,
gear, just switching gear.
just switching gear, whether you get like a 75% or a 50 or 100, whatever, give us like one that's give us like 2 that are 100% that we can pick out throughout the month that's Entranos is on, and then give us like 3 that are like 50%, right? I think that would work out really well, because we're not going to be regearing like 50 different champions, but if we're getting something a little more, I think that might work. Or maybe we get some like mastery reset scrolls where you can, it resets every month and you can only reset 5 masteries or 5 champions masteries for free or something.
Yeah, I think Plarium will love it because they'll give it to us for free. But if people don't want to wait for it or do a certain thing for it, they can always put it on a pack. So I definitely could see that.
Of course, you have to go there and put it on a pack. But Jay, you got to stop thinking about that Plarium board, man. I know you're trying to get a seat at that table, but jeez. But yeah, man, I love the content. I'm being challenged with it on Steven's account. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have not been able to like hit that account as hard as I want to. It's like the last week before Christmas, and just work. That's all I could say. But I mean, yeah, that's my worry. Is next rotation we come up, and what are we gonna do then? We're gonna be spending resources again. We're gonna be spending gems, and like I said, you can't take that passive off the boss, but you got to get, you got to fix it with something. And so, are you getting complaints about this? What does your community say about with Amius?
Yeah, they're not like super mad. They're a little annoyed about it, but people are trying to figure out, well, if I can't use this champion because it has my masteries already set, can I find another champion? Is there another strategy? Can I use something else? Can I use what's a substitute? Like instead of using Snittrack, can I use Krisk? If I can't use Krisk, can I use another Ally Protect? So people are just trying to fill in the gaps instead of having to use their resources.
Yeah. But definitely let us know in the comments down below what you guys think. What's some ideas that you have that we could, put back to Plarium. I know everybody says they're not listening, but I can tell you, there's somebody in that office that is watching every video we content creators put out to make sure we're not breaking any NDAs and stuff. So they're watching. They may not always take the feedback, but they're watching. So let's help them out a little bit. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Jay, where can people find you, man?
People can find me on YouTube and twitch.tv. One name, JRStar3.
All right. And I got to put you on the spot, man. I got to do it. I need a shout out. What you got for me?
I'm going to give it a shout out to Jarek Gaming. Because our boy, from the Talarian Knights, he finally, something special is happening for him. So I'm going to give it a shout out to him. He's been doing a really good work, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, great content creator, great guy. Always love to chat with him. I think my first collab with him, we sat down just to get things going, trying to figure everything out. It was like 3 hours, and I was like, all right, listen, I got to go to my doctor's appointment. I'll be back. And then we recorded it afterwards. But yeah, great content creator. He's going to have something big coming out very, very, very shortly, guys. So make sure you guys go follow Jarek Gaming over on his YouTube channel. I will put that in the pinned comment down below, along with Jay's channel. Both content creators deserve a subscribe to your, from you guys. It doesn't cost anything. It's much appreciated. It helps them out so much. Guys, as always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other. Catch you guys next time.